Just Minding My Business Radio, where we are moving at the speed of God, learning what we didn't know we didn't know. I'm your host, Ida Crawford.
And I'm your co-host, Ruth Haskins.
So grab a pen and paper and get ready for information that you can use.
Welcome to Just Minding My Business Media. Some see each day as another day, another dollar. Wouldn't it be more conducive to our overall health to see each 24 hours as a gift, the present? Today we welcome Sheila Farr, who is CEO of Gulf Coast Training and Education Services, LLC in Biloxi, Mississippi, a business tailored to service the influx of multi-generational entrepreneurs and the small business owners that we see in our current culture. Sheila Farr is also a two-time best-selling author, business strategist, and a wellness coach with a reputation for serving others with pure enthusiasm. She is here to share with us her immensely busy, productive, and fulfilling life. Welcome, Sheila.
Yes,
Thank
welcome.
you. Thanks so much. I'm so happy to be here. I appreciate this.
Yes, we are happy to have you. So, how did you get on this road? You're a busy bee.
I am a busy bee. Well, it actually was the result of being in the corporate world for many, many years and kind of getting to the point in my, probably my age more than anything else, but in my career where I just felt like I could serve others better if I were doing things on my own a little bit more. So kind of stepping away from the corporate 9-to-5, I'd built successful businesses for other people. And I thought, why am I not doing this for myself? Why am I not serving a greater audience of people? There are so many small businesses out there that were kind of struggling. I would help friends with a lot of different things, whether it be human resources, just strategy in business, marketing and media, those sorts of things. So I thought, well, let me just step aside and see if I can do this on my own. And it has just been a wild ride and just so much fun. I've had just the best time. So that's how I got to where I am so far. So.
I know that's right. And it seems like you're a wonderful person to work with.
Well, I have a good time. I'll say that.
That's important. That's important.
Very important.
To love what you do and to enjoy doing it. It kind of rubs off.
Yes.
Do you have a company with a number of people? Because I could see your staff being just very happy working with you.
Well, I've got maybe 2 or 3 people that are working with me now. Most of what I do independently, just because, honestly, I have a couple of my former employers that I'm currently working with to try and help get their businesses back online. Okay. So that's been incredibly fun. But I do have a staff of a couple of trainers that work with me, and they do different types of things because our business is really, it's broad. And especially this past year, 2020, we've had to kind of adjust and do things a little bit differently. But it's been beautiful because it's given us the opportunity to kind of open up to different things that we haven't done before. But we have just, when we hear people say they need things, we just try to jump right on it and be the person that serves them. So, we do have a wide range of services, anywhere from, like I said, business management strategies, marketing. We do wellness and health coaching as well. So we're just kind of all over the place, but in a nice little structured and chaotic at the same time manner.
Okay. What made you bring the wellness coaching into it?
Well, thank you for asking that question, actually. A couple of years ago, I thought that I've been a medical manager and personnelist for my entire career. So for 25 plus years, I've done human resources for military and civilian personnel. So, when you do things for such a long period of time, you kind of want to do something fresh and new. So I went back to school a few years ago and thought that I wanted to be a licensed professional counselor. And then I found out that really that wasn't for me. Because I want to tell people what to do. I don't want to lead
No
them through the
suggestions.
valleys. I just want to say, look, you just need to cut this and go. So I figured that probably wasn't the best fit for me. But what it did do is it opened a door to health and wellness counseling, which is a little bit different from coaching. So it's really kind of looking at your lifestyle from a holistic perspective. Mm-hmm. And that really was a huge interest to me. So I went ahead and got my master's degree in health and wellness counseling. And I've been a yoga teacher and Tai Chi instructor for almost 11 years now. So it just kind of was a natural flow. Mm-hmm. So it's, and again, it's like I said, it's been incredibly fun, and I've met some wonderful people. This year I've had the opportunity to kind of transition and do some things virtually, which has been kind of different and fun. But man, just so rewarding and so wonderful.
Okay. Yes, it sounds like it. And we can see it all over you.
Yeah, you're really bright. You bring a lot of brightness.
Yes, you do. Oh,
wow.
My goodness. So tell me, if people want to become a part of your tribe, how do they do so?
Well, I am everywhere, so I'm pretty easy to find. On Facebook, LinkedIn, or Instagram, you can just find me under my name, Sheila Farr. I also have, at Gulf Coast Training and Education Services website, so www.gulfcoasttraining.org. And from there, you can find everything that we do, the things that we do on a volunteer basis in our community. We have some freebie gifts for people if they visit our website. We talk a little bit about the yoga training that we do and all the other personal and professional development that we offer as well.
Mm-hmm. Well, now because you're so broad, okay, what type of clients do you attract? Or what's your ideal client?
I don't really have an ideal client. I really just whoever needs me, or, I love to help just whoever needs the help. So I do have some corporate clients that I work with. Mm-hmm. I have a little over a dozen small business owners and independent business owners. And I like working with them a lot because it gives us a little bit of variety, but despite how our website looks, when you look at our website, you're like, oh my goodness, these people are all over the place. But we really just serve the needs of people who come to us and ask, hey, could you do this for us? Can you help us with this? And if I don't feel comfortable connecting my clients with somebody else, which I love connecting people, but if I don't have somebody that I know can do it well, I'll just offer to do it, just ourselves. Can we do this for you? And if we're a good fit, we do. And if not, then I pitch them to the next best person I can think of to help them out.
So you're also resource.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Resource.
Yes, definitely. That's huge. I love connecting people.
Oh, yeah.
And no, we don't do everything great. And so I do realize that. So I do have a wonderful network and supportive little tribe of people, small mm-hmm. business owners here locally that I love to connect others with as well.
Okay.
All right.
So what are some of can you give us an idea of maybe a project that you've been involved in where you were called in and you did your thing?
Yes, that's so odd that you asked that. That's so wonderful because just recently I picked up a project for someone who, from another project manager, they called me and they were like, they had a client that they just could not make happy. And it was a small business, and the business owner was pretty controlling, wanted to be very hands-on with the decisions that were made, but was kind of struggling because they were making some missteps. So my friend didn't really feel comfortable having hard conversations with that business owner and saying, look, if you aren't willing to make these changes, you're going to continue suffering in this way. And one of the things that I've always hated to do, because I really, it's not my strong suit, but I was forced to have those hard conversations with employees in the corporate world for so many years and so long that now I just really, I don't have a problem doing that. And that's what needed to happen. So I took this project on and I just said, business owner, here's what we need to do. I'm going to need you to give a little bit of your control over. We'll baby step it. Let me do these things for you. And if you can see a good result from this, then I need you to trust me with more and more and more. And so we were able to take them, to a place where they were really struggling to meet their budget, to a place where now they're being very profitable and they have, a good clientele, and they're making good connections in their community, and they're in a different state. So it was really kind of a challenge to get things done virtually, but we did it. And so I have a couple of those success stories like that, but that's what I love to do, because people they just need to trust you. They just need to know that you have their best interests at heart. And if you can convey that to them and show that to them and just help them, just feel cared for and taken care of, then usually it works out so beautifully.
Oh yeah. And the way you are coming at us right now, I trust you. I trust you because you just have that spirit, that really warm spirit. Like we're gonna fix this, like a mommy. It's okay.
That's kind of how it is. And really, it's funny because I don't have any children. I never had children, but I have a ton of nieces and nephews, and maybe I was really good at negotiating things on their behalf, and that's kind of maybe helped me out in business.
We learn from everyone.
Yes,
we learn from everyone.
For sure.
Yeah, I think that's really interesting. Now, I know your company has a name.
It does.
But if you could put into maybe a few words, a definition of what and who, the who, what, and why of your company. So if I was going to tell somebody, well, I know someone who can, I wouldn't want to say fix your company because that could be a little bit off-putting. How would I say that to them? Because you're so diversified. How would I put that to someone who I see struggling with their company?
Well, I think probably my favorite way to say this to others is time to climb. It's time to climb. If I had to be a billboard, that would be our message. It's time to climb. So people that are ready to dig in, and if you view your business, your relationships, your life as though you're a mountain climber, we're the people who help you get prepared to climb. So with us, it definitely is time to climb.
Is that your tagline?
I like that.
It's not, but it's funny because I've had so many people say, you need to change your business name to that, because, well, whenever I started in 2017, I never dreamed that my little small business here in Biloxi, Mississippi would one day go global. But now we have, we're serving customers in the UK and Australia. So,
awesome.
I've really been kind of contemplating that, thinking, maybe it is time for a change, because we really do. No matter if we're working with people with their health goals or business goals or whatever we're doing with people, we are focused on helping them succeed. And that is our tagline, helping you succeed. But I really think time to climb is what we do best. Is help others, get on that mountain and go upward, because we're all about that.
Oh,
that is awesome. I really like that.
I do.
Thank you.
That's beautiful. Now, finally free.
Yes.
What does that? What's your chapter in the book?
So my chapter in the book is entitled "With Purpose and Passion." And it's kind of funny because I've written 2 other books, and I've been part of an anthology before. And you share just a little bit of yourself, but the ones that I've been part of in the past were really business related. So it was really, even though you share part of your personal struggle and your story and things that you overcome and help people in business, this was the first time that I really had to kind of look from a personal perspective and say, what am I really free from? What can I contribute to somebody else? What can I share with them that will help them see that, whatever is in your past doesn't have to keep you in your past. And it certainly doesn't chain you to your past. And my chapter is not where I started, but I prayed really hard, about where the Lord wanted me to take that chapter. And man, oh man, I'm a person of faith. And I'm telling you, whenever you open that door, man, you better put your seatbelt on, because you're about to a ride that you can't believe, but in the best way possible. So it talks a little bit about how the chains of insecurity can dig into your life and make you play small in a way that you never really realize until the Lord sets you free. So.
I like it.
Like that.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
This book is going to be definitely a bestseller. I can already just
Yeah.
talking to the different authors and the story so far. Oh my goodness.
We definitely have some amazing overcomers in our group, and the stories are all so raw, and authentic and just real. And the people are that way too. And that's why I love this book so much, because we've all become this really tight knit little group now, and it's beautiful to see the way that everybody comes together and supports each other. Even from the very beginning, from our very first kind of our collaborative meeting, before the chapters were even written, for most of the people, it's really neat to see the progression that everybody's made during, just this very short time. And I'm just so excited for the book and beyond, because man, I've heard it, and I don't know who said this, but I believe it, that your story can be somebody else's survival guide.
Yeah.
And I definitely, I believe that so much, and especially for this book, because, everybody kind of really, truly opened up, they just like let it out. So, and I love that so much.
Yes, absolutely. I know it's going to be a great read, and it's going to save so many people, lives. And that's what it's all about.
Mm-hmm.
It's never about us. It's about other people.
Exactly.
Always about. So again, how do people get in contact with you?
They can find me again on social media, just under my name, Sheila Farr, or they can come to our website. At our business address is www.gulfcoasttraining.org. So those are the easiest places to find us. We're everywhere. So I hope they will connect with me, because I love connecting with other people all around the globe. So
yes, and we can tell.
Yes. Well, we're going to hashtag you A Time to Climb. So grab that name. That belongs to you. That belongs to you. A Time to Climb, or Time to Climb.
Time to climb, right?
Because I can see how that can benefit so many people. Right. I also heard you say that, I think you said households. So do you also work with individual people within their residences?
I've had a few people that have had trouble getting organized in the way that they manage their world. As a matter of fact, just today I had a meeting with a client who they are struggling with just staying on schedule, period. So they've spent a ton of money going to courses to learn how to time block and use a schedule, use a calendar, and it's just not working for them. And I was like, well, obviously it's not going to work for you, because you can't take all of these bad habits and just take 1 or 2 or 3 classes and expect everything to work out. So again, my thing is just baby steps with people. So that, that's what I told them to do. I was like, look, we're going to take 3 things that you need to get on a routine basis, and we're going to start with those 3 things. And then when you're doing those, like they're, like it's breathing, then we'll add 3 more, so just baby steps. So I just, like I said, I meet people where they are and do our darndest to serve them, because that's where I find my joy, is just, helping other people succeed. So
absolutely.
Awesome. Very nice. I'm sure people are going to hear this. You're going to be getting phone calls and texts, et cetera, because there's so many people who need that. I mean, we think about it in terms of companies or businesses, but it's nice to think of it in terms of individuals who need help. Yeah. And sometimes they don't know really where to go to get it. So it's nice to know that you are in the world doing that.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
I love it.
And as a solo entrepreneur, you spend a lot of time with, I'll say, me, myself, and I, and, having somebody to help you with those little things that's going to make a huge difference in your business, because we all know we can't manage time, but we can manage us. Right. And that's where it becomes difficult.
It is. People forget that, because they can't control the clock. They really can't. So they have to learn, they have to control the way they manage the clock.
That's right.
Exactly.
It's just changing that perspective.
Yes, that is so
interesting.
True. That is so true.
I think it's funny that we're even bringing this up because everybody's getting ready for 2021 and everybody's making plans. And one of the things that they are not planning on is the fact that the clock is going to keep ticking no matter what.
That's true.
And so you can talk about 2021 and all the expectations, but if you don't manage your time, 2021 is going to come and go, just like 2020 did, whether we were aware of it or not. For me, it started in March until now, and it's like, whew, and we always say that, where did the time go? Yep. So it's about managing our time.
Yes. That's why years ago, I honestly, and all my family makes fun of me because I live and die by my calendar. I really do, because, and I schedule everything in there. You know, I have birthdays, downtimes, uptimes, everything is in there. You know, because a long time ago, my mother said to me, the older you get, the faster time goes. And it is true. And I'm 55, and man, I want to have the time of my life from here until the rest of the world. You know, until I have the time I have left, I want it to be good, and I want to do all the things. There's so many wonderful things in the world. And I want to be sure I check all my boxes before my time is up.
That's right.
I agree.
I just really try hard to live. And I know a lot of people plan, but I told somebody even just today, they're like, so what do you want to do more of in 2021? And I said, living. I want to do less planning to live and more living.
Right.
So,
exactly.
You know, so
awesome.
Yeah, I like that. More living. Yes. Well, thank you so much. We appreciate you, Sheila. You are definitely sunshine.
Oh, thank you.
I'm going to call you Sunshine Sheila.
I'll take it.
And this has been an awesome conversation, and I'm looking forward to sharing this with many viewers. And really, because you're just going to jump right off on people. I can already tell.
Well, thank you so much for having me today.
Absolutely.
I appreciate the time so much.
Oh, you're so welcome. We enjoyed you.
We'll be back.
Yeah. Good. I'd love that.
Yeah, because we want to find out what else you're doing and where else you've been and the experiences that you've had abroad working with doing what you're doing, because that has to be interesting. Every country, every culture is so different.
Yes.
And so the way that they do things, you're learning things too. And we want to hear about it. We want to know what's going on in the Netherlands. You know, how are they doing that? How do they manage time? And you know what? That's a good one, because the further north you get, you have that year-round, I call it year-round darkness. I don't know what I would do. If I got transplanted there, I would be a mess. Okay, so I would love to hear about things like that. How do they manage their time? Because, you know, that's just craziness to me. I just can't imagine having almost 18 hours of darkness.
It's very different than we do it here in the U.S. I'll tell you that. And I absolutely love it. So.
Okay. Oh, we want to hear. We want to hear about your adventures. Adventures in Time with Sunshine Sheila.
Yes, there we go.
Okay. Thank you so much, Sheila.
Thank you so much.
Your business, through Just Minding My Business Media, has exposure on internet radio, major social media platforms, and now TV. Through Just Minding My Business, dynamic digital marketing platform. Don't listen to the word on the street. Hear it for yourself. Visit jmb.assistercircle.org to learn how you can take your business, your vision, to the next level. Voiceovers by RCH VoiceWorks, for when you want to be heard. Call 443-620-4115.
Thank you for tuning in to Just Minding My Business Radio. I'm your host, Ida Crawford.
And I'm your co-host, Ruth Haskins.
We hope you enjoyed the show and appreciate you stopping by. Many blessings to you and yours.